the Suey nominees for Best Dismissals. Stugotz dismisses Colin COWHERD and Jason Whitlock.
Colin COWHERD, get over yourself, man. I don't even know where you are. I don't know how to find you. I have no idea. And Jason Whitlock, shame on you, writing articles. You had a big opportunity here. You know who blew it? You did, Whitlock. And now you're somewhere where I can't find you. I can find both of you on Twitter. But here's the thing with both these guys. I'm really not interested in what anyone who was with ESPN has to say about ESPN right now. I don't care. Colin COWHERD predicted this. He told his staff when ESPN signed its recent NBA deal that ESPN is done. Guess who's not done, Colin COWHERD? ESPN. Guess who's not done? This radio show. Guess who's just getting started? Us. Guess who is done? You are. You are finished. And Jason Whitlock, you should be ashamed of yourself because now you're buddy-buddy with Colin COWHERD. All the things that I know you've said about Colin COWHERD behind his back. You want to know why I know you said them? Because you said them to me. You said them to me, Whitlock.
Stugotz dismisses the Chicago Cubs.
Stugotz proclaimed himself tired of the Cubs during the commercial break.
Yep. Tired of them, their fans, Theo, Joe Madden. Like, they just give off this, hey, we know more than you do, and we're smarter than you are. And Joe Madden, I got news for you. You are not. You are a baseball manager. That's it. Get over it and get over yourself. And just because you wear those ridiculous glasses does not give you the reason to think you're smarter than I am. Sorry, but that's the way it comes off. I'm tired of them. That team, them, their fan base.
Dan dismisses Steve Aoki.
I don't know if you actually respect Steve Aoki or not, but you came off like you didn't care for him at all.
Oh, I don't. But he was very nice. I don't care for his music. I don't care for what he represents. I don't care about the genre. I don't care about the young people who like that genre. I think it's offensive and blasphemous that they have replaced the true musicians that do real art throughout the world. I think he's a sham stealing money, a professional thief.
Stugotz dismisses Bob Dylan.
What is happening right now with you and Bob Dylan is you're disrespecting everything the man has done in his career because he hasn't served you at sleepaway camp.
He doesn't interact with anyone at the camp.
I know, but
in fact, I just learned he hasn't been to visiting day in 2 years. I mean, go visit your kid. Hey, you send your kid away for 7 to 8 weeks over the summer, and you get to see him or her once per summer for 24 to 48 hours. Go check out your kid. Go hang out with your kid. And the voice is overrated. The writing is fantastic. The voice is overrated. I mean, you have to agree with me on that.
Stugotz dismisses Jack White.
Let me tell you, the last place I'm going for children advice, for child advice, for parenting advice, the last place I'm going is to Jack White and his stupid book.
Okay.
Jack White. And honestly, who is Jack White? Pretentious Jack White. Hey, I'm going to fire up a children's book. Tell you how to parent your kids. Leave me alone. Just write new songs. Stop writing books. Write new songs.
Stugotz dismisses Paul Pierce.
Listen, I'm done tiptoeing around the issues around here, and I am telling you, Paul Pierce, I'm done. Like, I'm just going to let it fly. You're not going to correct me. I am happy. I've never felt better than I feel right now. Paul Pierce criticizing Kevin Durant for joining the Golden State Warriors and creating a super team when Paul Pierce was the first one to do it is absurd. Shut up.
Stugotz dismisses Ryan Russillo.
When I want my NBA information and I'm scrolling through the list of people I want my NBA information from, I am going a long ways before I get to Ryan Russillo. I can tell you that. It's seriously. NBA expert, NBA analyst, Ryan Russillo. How many threes did you hit in high school? Because I have the Long Island record for 6 threes and a half of a high school game. What did you do in high school?
Papi dismisses LeBron James. LeBron James, the most overrated player in the NBA, the crybaby of the NBA. He's the only player in the NBA that about every call that goes against him, and the referees are so scared of him that they walk away from him, and he keeps following the referee. And when he complains, Adam Silver hides under his desk, giving whatever he wants. LeBron James. Papi dismisses Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade, another crybaby. He pulled the same shtick as LeBron does. The only thing is that he likes more than LeBron. He says, I always love to play for my hometown, Chicago. Now, after a season, he's blaming Pat Riley on everything that happened in Miami. He's as funny as a $3 bill. Now, $24 million a year, boy, that's highway robbery. There's posters all over Chicago. It says, wanted, Dwayne Wade for robbery. Dwayne Wade. And now, the Suey nominees for Best Dismissal. Stugotz dismisses LaMarcus Aldridge.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
Awful.
I mean,
no, he's an embarrassment, man. I'm telling you, Greg Popovich is going to get rid of that guy in the offseason. He was an embarrassment last night. He is so out of shape. There are so many times where the Rockets were playing 5-on-4 on offense because LaMarcus Aldridge was walking back on defense. He's bad. He's not a good player. I don't know what happened to him because when he was in Portland, he was fantastic. He is not good, Dan. He cost them the game last night, although they won the game. But had they lost, I'm telling you, it would have been on LaMarcus Aldridge. And the only reason it's not is because they won the game. Otherwise, San Antonio would be crushing him today, and I'm still going to crush him even though they won.
Stugotz dismisses Al Troutwig.
If you watched the interview last night that he did with Al Troutwig, I believe, it was a fossil, by the way. Anyway, if you
why did you take out Al Troutwig?
I mean, Troutwig, please. Oh, seriously, well polished Al Troutwig. I got issues with Al Troutwig that go way, way back, way back, way back.
Go on.
I just don't like the guy, man. I like him. Never been a fan of his. You know, growing up in New York,
you have issues. You said you had issues.
Not personal issues. I've never been a fan of Al Troutwig. For some reason, like growing up, New York media, I had a list of like the guys that I least liked in the New York media, and he was always at the top of the list. Al Troutwig.
Dan dismisses Wilson the volleyball.
What is the most pathetic you've felt moved to tears by something inanimate in the movies, like a robot? Or E.T.
Wilson.
Really, a volleyball?
Wilson.
That's
when
a pretty
he
good
loses
nominee.
Wilson.
I mean, but gosh, I didn't feel anything. I felt the whole time that's just a volleyball.
It was his best friend.
I know, but I didn't feel that one. They didn't create the character of the volleyball well enough for me in Castaway for me to buy. Like, it was just a volleyball floating away with a bloody handprint on it.
Guillermo dismisses Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I'm not a fan of his. He's just kind of arrogant. He's condescending. And, like, I feel like he's in this position because he knows a lot about something no one else knows about. And his area of expertise is largely speculative. So, I mean, is he really that smart? We don't even know if Pluto's a planet or not. We keep going back and forth on that. No one's ever been to Mars. And he's telling us about things light years and light years away. Please.
Wait a minute.
Speculation.
Stugotz dismisses Daniel Day-Lewis.
And finally, three-time Oscar winner Daniel Day-Lewis has retired from acting. Good.
Why good?
Who cares about Daniel Day-Lewis? Takes himself way too seriously. I'm tired of him. The actor's actor. Please, get so deep inside the role. Please, Daniel Day-Lewis. Go away.
Okay.
See how empty your life is without acting. Have fun. Enjoy it.
It's a good point, and we can't even trust that he's not just researching a retiree's role because that's what he does.
Exactly.
The guy's a liar.
Right. A person who's retired from acting for his next. Exactly right. That's something that he would do.
Well, he is a method actor. When he did My Left Foot, he only tried to use his left foot for many months when he was offset. I would say that Daniel Day-Lewis is one of the few actors that if he leaves acting, it's a genuine loss because he is a thespian.
Mm-hmm. It's the last good thing he's done. Go ahead, name it. I dare you.
I mean,
go ahead, Lincoln.
There Will Be Blood.
Oh yeah, that was good. That was back in 2007, though. What have you done for me lately?
Stugotz dismisses Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep.
I'm tired of her. Aren't you?
I mean, not really, no, but we'll get back to that in a second.
Okay. She does come off like you know she thinks she's better than you, right?
Well, most people think that she's better than them as an actress. Like she's sort of viewed as the gold standard.
Yeah, she's not.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. A standing ovation for Meryl Streep. Hey, come on. She's been nominated 20 times and she's won 3. She's a 150 career hitter. Very bad per. Streep. 150, Dan. I get you, sent back to the minors within a week. She's
All right.
Buddy Biancalana.
Okay, she's not hitting home.
And the third one is questionable, I'll tell you what. Because you went about 9 years without winning something, and the Academy, because she's Meryl Streep, felt like they had to give her a token third one. Here you go, here's an Academy Award. People work really hard for these things. She doesn't. And she just waits around, and people start feeling badly for her, and they give her, you know, the most prestigious award in movies. And I don't like it, and I don't like her. And I am therefore never going to see a movie that she's in ever again.
Oh.
How about you? My sense is you agree with me on this.
Splash!
Mike, I'm telling you, I don't know whether we have another creative project in us, but if we do sign up for another creative project with ESPN, the name of it is going to be "He Cost Them the Game Even Though They Won." Like that's going to be, whatever it is, that's going to be the name of that show if we got the energy and inspiration to do another one.